Hello and welcome to some more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare news. Today I've got some news for you about the 15 new Prestiges, a brand new gun, and also some Exo Zombies updates, and also all the main updates from this month's patch on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Just before I get into it, I want to say that all of this news is only available to all the Xbox players and the PC players. All of it will be coming to PS4 next week. Alright, so let's get straight into the main patch updates, and first of all is the new 15 Master Prestiges have been already added. It was only announced about 2 or 3 days ago, so they've done a pretty good job of getting it in for this patch update, so all the players who have already got to max prestige can carry on leveling up. The second most important patch is that they have upgraded the broadcaster mode design. So now broadcaster mode looks like this, and as you can see it looks a lot better than it used to, and I hope that they do use this overlay for the Call of Duty Championships that are coming at the end of March. Okay, so on to a few more generic patches. The SAC-3 audio glitch, when SAC-3 has been silenced, you used to be able to hear it all the way across the map through your headsets, and it would give away the player's position really easy, but now that has been fixed so you can only hear it within the certain area that you can hear normal guns with. You might have noticed that the other week in your creator class on your camos, your images for the Diamond and Royalty did change, but now they've reverted them back. It was an issue with copyright between Treyarch and Sledgehammer, but they have changed it back to the normal ones, so it does look better now, because they did look really messed up and really bad. So I'm glad they've changed that back, so it now actually makes sense. The glitch that you would get when you would sometimes unlock attachments and it would come up saying that you've unlocked that attachment twice for some reason. I don't know why it did that, but they've managed to fix that. They've taken it out even though it's been happening ever since the start. I don't really know why they haven't fixed it since now. They have also adjusted the kill feed speed. I think this might have been a typing error, but it says they've adjusted it from 4 to 6 seconds. I think they mean they've adjusted it from 6 to 4 seconds, because a lot of the sniping community were complaining that their kill feeds weren't showing up quick enough because it wasn't resetting fast enough. So they were getting like 6 men and it weren't showing up in the kill feed, so a lot of the players weren't actually counting it as them getting that many kills. The challenge menu has been upgraded, so you can now actually understand what you're doing. It now shows a picture of the image and it tells you really clearly what you need to do to get that item or to get that attachment that you really want. A few weeks ago you might have known that you could unlock the Grenadier Exo in supply drops for only 1 weekend only, and it was only shown as being a professional item. Now I thought this was a bit stupid, seeing as they made it out to be such a limited edition item, so they've now upgraded it to the Elite version, so it seems a little bit more valuable now, so you can show it off to your friends a little bit more if they haven't already got it. Ever since the start of the game, sentry guns used to take 3 melee hits to destroy, and it took ages. You were left out in the open for ages just knifing this thing. But now it only takes 1 melee hit, which is going to be a little bit overpowered, but I think it's going to be a lot better because it's going to mean that people are going to have to place their sentry guns a lot more carefully, such as in corners or in really cut-off positions where a sentry gun can kill everyone that's coming up to it, just so then it'll survive a bit longer, because it used to be too hard to destroy them, and they might have to change it back to just 2 hits, because I think 1 hit is a little bit extreme, but it's good to see that they're actually changing it, so then it's a bit easier to destroy them than it used to be. The Vulcan, which is that massive laser which comes from the sky that is absolutely awful, has now been changed, so now it lasts a bit longer, so it might actually do something effective now. So if you are looking to use some more streaks, go give that a go, see if it's actually worth trying now. Let me know in the comments below, because I might go give it a go if anyone says it's any good now. Something that I think all the ranked player players have been waiting for a long time is probation is now on in ranked play. So if you quit out of a game or if you lose connection to the game, you will get probation and you won't be able to play ranked play for a certain amount of time. I'm guessing if you do it a few times in a row, you will be banned for, say, a day or maybe even a week if you do it a lot. But this is great that they've added it, because it means that your teammates should stay in longer and should actually play with you instead of just backing out whenever they're losing. A leaderboard's now been added to Gun Game, and I'm really glad they've added this in, because in Ghosts, even though everyone hates that game, I had a lot of fun playing in FFA Hunted, and I used to try and get as high as I could in the leaderboards, and I want to try and do that in Gun Game, so I was a bit disappointed when I didn't see that there was a leaderboard. So now they've added that in, I will be playing a bit more Gun Game to try and get as high up in the leaderboards as I can get. Moving on to some Exo Zombies news, a couple of the patches that they've done for that is that they have finally added a pause menu. So you can now pause your game halfway through, so say if you're on a massive round, like you're on like round 70, you can pause it, go to sleep, and then you can come back and carry it on, so you can go and get that world record. This is great because currently the record's already at something like round 100, which is absolutely ridiculous. So that person stayed on constantly for a good 12 hours just straight playing without any breaks, so once they've added this in you should be seeing a lot more high rounds. A few of the out of map and hidden ledge glitches have been fixed, So there's one which I know of where you can just go and sit on a little hidden ledge, it's invisible, and all the zombies will come underneath you and they won't be able to hit you, and you'll just be able to camp there and get loads of kills. This is really good because a few of my friends have used it when they need to go for their tea or something. They've gone and jumped upon that ledge, and then we've all just ran around killing all the zombies, and they've stayed alive. Seeing as there wasn't a pause menu in then, they couldn't just go and pause the game, so they would go up onto that ledge and just wait until they've come back. It was a really good idea to do, but it's now not in the game, so they can't use that anymore. Now this patch I'm not 100% sure on because I thought you could already do it, but it's saying that you can skip the intro movie on the zombies now. Now, I don't know if you couldn't skip it on Xbox, but I'm pretty sure you could skip it on PS4, so if you couldn't skip it on Xbox, now you can. And the final news, which is probably the biggest news from this patch, is that the OHM, which is the next DLC weapon for the next DLC, is now in the game for all Season Pass users on Xbox 360 and Xbox One for them to try out 2 weeks early before everyone else. I'll bring a picture of the OHM now, and it's a pretty ridiculous gun. It is a LMG and shotgun all in one, so it's going to be a pretty insane gun. If you ever use the Ripper in Ghosts, then it's pretty much like that. It's just a 2-in-1 gun, except it's an LMG and a shotgun instead of an assault rifle and SMG. As I said, this is currently only available to Xbox users who have the Season Pass, but it will be coming to PlayStation in about 2 weeks' time. So that's all of the update news to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare today. I haven't covered the weapon patches because I'm going to do it in a separate video. I'm going to go through and tell you which guns I'm going to think are going to become more overpowered and which guns are going to drop down. Just before I go into that video, I'm going to say that the KF5 I think does look like it's going to increase a lot, and the ASM1 might drop down a bit, so we might see a change in the most dominant SMG for the championships at the end of March, which is going to be really interesting to see how the players can handle with a change of gun. But that is everything for this video. I'll see you in the next one where I talk about the weapon changes. But thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed, then please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.